To All the Boys, Always and Forever is coming to Netflix this Friday, and it's the finale to the trilogy of all the To All the Boys, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. And now, if you've enjoyed them so far, you're gonna enjoy this one. But if you haven't yet, I don't think it's gonna win you over. What's going on, guys? My name is Zach, and if you guys enjoy talking movies on a daily basis, then this is the channel for you guys. Hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on content like this over here on a daily basis. I love talking about movies, and if you're here, I'm sure you guys love doing this same exact thing, as well as comment down below and let me know your guys' thoughts. What is your thoughts overall on this whole entire franchise thus far, and what are your thoughts on this film? Are you staying up at midnight to watch it, or have you already seen it? Let's talk about it. All the Boys, Always and Forever continues the romantic life of the teenage girl facing her good and hard times with her friends and family. This once again stars the likes of Lana Condor and Noah Santo. And for me, again, I've enjoyed this franchise thus far. My girlfriend got me into this last year before the second one came out. I watched the first one as I was heading back from Sundance, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was charming, I thought it was delightful, and the best thing about this whole entire franchise thus far is how it really gets you engaged with this. Like, you really much eye roll, you react to certain revelations that happen about, and that's something that this film does really good, is if you were to watch this with like friends, family, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whoever you may watch this with, it's really engaging if you let it get to you. And I enjoy that about the first two especially, and the third one continues that. And I think that's what makes this film so entertaining. And, you know, with everything going on in the world, maybe you can't get together with everyone, but it's still a fun film to watch and at least engage with, because the third one is good. And again, if you've liked the previous two, you're going to like this one, because I like this one. I enjoyed it. I think, you know, it's on par with the other ones. Pretty much the same exact pros I have for those ones, I have for this one. It starts with Lana Condor, who I think is just brilliant in this role. She is so sweet, charming, and very much superbly makes the character relatable, no matter who you are. You've been in her position in some way, shape, or form, especially if you've already gone about through high school. I know for me especially, there are certain things that Condor goes through this character, Laura Jean's character, and I very much relate to that. I understand who she is, and she makes Laura Jean such a relatable person, and I think it's because of her, again, her sweetness and charm that brings that to life. Even Noah Sorrento, who I think plays pretty much the same exact role in all of them, he's good in these roles. He's decent. He does a decent job. I just really hope to see that next thing for him after this franchise is done now. But for me, there are certain particular moments in this one that very worked out for me. Particularly much the third act itself. While I do think it's a little bit rushed in some of its executions, just like it was in the second film, I think it's still delightful. And it put a sweet spot into my heart. The music in here really much works. The playlist in here is great, because there's this like little subplot in here as they're trying to figure out their song. And I really dug that. In fact, a lot of that music I love. There's, you know, if you love Oasis, or if you've never heard about Oasis, be prepared to be a fan of Oasis because of this movie. I've already loved them, but this just made me love them even more. And I've been jamming out to them ever since I saw the film. But with everything said so far, as much as I enjoyed this film, I do think there is one thing that very much hindered this one from being the grand finale that they wanted it to be. And it very much is, it's all from the book. I did my research, went and looked at some of the stuff in the book, and I just don't believe that everything that happens in a book needs to happen in a movie or TV or however you adapt it. Because for me, there's too much stuff going on in this film. And it makes the film feel dragged out and, honestly, too long. It's crazy because it's around the same runtime as the previous two films, but it feels longer than that. And that's because Laura Jean's character, in this film alone, she goes to Korea. She has a college acceptance whole subplot to deal with. She has her relationship to deal with, of course, Peter. Even within that, they have a New York trip to go to through your senior year, prom, and much, much more. And I can't express it enough. So much more that Laura Jean's character is going into this film with. And for me, I just felt like it was a little bit too much. I understand that a lot of that stuff does happen within these scenarios. And again, within your senior year. But I didn't think it all needed to be in there. And I think it did take a dip in some of the quality of, you know, really much focusing in on a couple particular moments that I wish the film really dove into a little bit deeper than just the surface level attempts that they did. Still, nonetheless, To All the Boys, Always and Forever is a fun, charming ending to this franchise. Will we get another one? Who knows? But Lana Condor is absolutely great. And I think her character as Laura Jean, she makes it super relatable, charming, sweet, and she destroys this role. She elevates this material and elevates this franchise to that next level. You get very engaged with this whole entire franchise. I'm sure if you've already watched them and you've enjoyed them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is one hell of a movie that I think, again, if you enjoyed the previous two, you're going to like this. If you didn't, though, this isn't going to be for you. So with all that said, I'm going to give To All the Boys, Always and Forever, a B-. I might have had my issues with this one, but I still overall enjoyed it. So let me know down below, guys, what your guys' thoughts are. Do you wish he actually ended up with the other guy in the other film? Let me know down below. And of course, guys, thank you so much for clicking on this. You guys are seriously all the best. Comment down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Head on over to Sandwich Films on how to see films early. And of course, just a big thank you to you and a big thank you to my Patreon supporters, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you guys again. And of course, until next time, stay classy.